So this popped up 3 days ago. And it was an exclusive out of the Hollywood Reporter where Henry Cavill is out as Superman.
Like that seems to be the road they're going down.
Yeah.
I love all these headlines, and then you read the article, and it's like, well, our source says, coming directly from his agent, they're stalling on talks. It's like, well, then he's not out yet. Like, it's that thing you hate.
Yeah, it's they're kind of in talks because they wanted Superman to cameo, I guess, in Shazam. But there's conflict between what he has going on and like making time to him to be on Shazam or make a cameo at least. So I mean, nothing's concrete as of yet, but it just seems like they're going to go in that direction. And they also mentioned in the article, well, Superman's kind of like James Bond. Anyone can.
That was the fucking horseshit statement I've ever heard in my life.
Especially when they're trying to do something like the DC Universe or whatever they're calling it now. I try to be consistent with like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and you got Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and But then there's also talks about Affleck leaving too.
That's pretty much.
Or this being his last
last
movie with Matt Reeves directing.
I think it sucks. He never really got a chance to be
his own Batman in his own movie,
which is a bummer because I really liked him a lot in Batman vs Superman. Dawn of Justice.
He's a good Bruce Wayne and a good Batman.
He's one of the rare guys that has the perfect look for both of those, especially for the age that they're going for with Batman.
Yeah.
And Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. So also more
smoke
truth.
To the fire.
Yeah,
possibly.
There you go. It's because we just mentioned it last week too that he's going to be in The Witcher.
Yep.
So that's a whole nother thing.
Geralt of Rivia.
It's a whole other series that he's going to be doing, or a whole series is going to take 6-8 months, depending on how long it takes to make that one.
Yeah. That's going to be like a television show, not a movie.
Yeah, it's a television show, so that's a lot of
episodic television.
To stay on that.
Episodic Netflix? Like, what would you call that? Episodic programming. Boom. Got it. That was the thumbnail, by the way.
Oh.
I held it long enough.
Okay.
Don't disappoint him now.
I won't disappoint.
I can't wait to see the thumbnail not be that.
It's just going to be us staring at the camera. I'm going to love it. He's going to do it just to be a dick. He's been hanging out with us too much. But
so,
yes.
I know you're a big fan of the DC Universe. I mean, I am too, but what's your thought?
Like, you
enjoyed him as Superman, right?
Yeah, I liked him a lot. Like I said, I haven't seen all of the stuff. I haven't seen Man of Steel. I never actually saw Man of Steel. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I like the characterization that they use of Superman. Like it's different, and I really liked what they did in Dawn of Justice because it's like what I've been saying. WWE should do with John Cena is like question himself and question his morals and question his being, and then at the end of that say, you know what? Fuck y'all, I'm Superman, bitch. Like, that's basically... I like that story. I think it's a great... Self-doubt is a great way to ground anybody. And it's super hard to ground a character like Superman. Unless somebody's already predisposed to liking that character, which I am not. I don't like the all-powerful kinds of superhero characters.
Yeah.
Especially some of this... He's got every power. Like, it's just not fun or fair.
Yeah.
But I really like... that, I'm a big fan of, the only thing that can bring you down is you. I love that story in any medium whatsoever. So the fact that they were doing that, they didn't go as far as I wanted them to go in Dawn of Justice, but I was glad that they actually approached that subject. Because it actually gave dimension to the character, and I think Henry Cavill is a good actor, and I like him as Superman.
I saw Man of Steel. I think he was a lot better in Dawn of Justice than he was in Man of Steel, in my opinion. Also, I don't like the way the colors looked in Man of Steel too, or Man of Steel. It just wasn't right for Superman. But
it was too dark and gritty for you.
It was. Yeah. Superman's lighthearted.
I didn't like the suit looked like Kevlar. Had like webbing all over it. Like,
someone made a fan readjustment with the colors, and it looked a lot better, like so much better.
All you got to do is take a line from our favorite dude Ryan Connolly and go, yeah, you just fucking turn up the brightness and turn down the opacity and like, boom, there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who do you want to play Superman? If this is the fact, if he's gone.
The group, I'm in this Facebook group
Uh-huh.
that's basically like a bunch of like acquaintances from like friends of a friends of a friends.
Right.
And we were talking about this, and someone put down Matt Bomer. I don't know if you're
Who's
familiar
that?
with him. He was in American Horror Story.
Which guy?
He's in the show White Collar that I talked about a lot. He pretty much looks exactly like him.
Which season?
Well, almost. Hotel.
Okay.
Look it up.
So yeah, I think he'll do good because I really liked him in White Collar. And
What
he has
age
that
range
charm.
are we going with Superman here? Like, how
I
old
got it
is
right.
he?
I see him. I already got him.
How old is he?
Yeah, like how, like the character, like what are we going for with Superman right now?
Well, Matt Bomer is 40.
Okay.
I think Henry Cavill is 30.
Oh yeah, he's around there. Okay.
Or something like that.
Is he really that young?
Yeah, or
What
maybe
about
36 or 7.
What about what's his face that everybody tried to petition, that the horny old ladies tried to petition to get him to be Joe Manganiello.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Remember?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. I mean, he could do it.
Back in the day, so
but
apparently
he's already who is he?
Joe
He's,
Manganiello.
he's already a
What's he
character in
in?
the.
What's he in? Who is he? What are you talking
So
about?
he's in the universe. He's
Is
in
he?
this universe. Yeah, his scene was cut.
Oh.
Then no one saw it.
Yeah, then it doesn't count.
He was perfect for the Deathstroke.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so like apparently I saw an interview with him after his first season on True Blood, and apparently like a bunch of people that were part of that like a fan group or something about those books like petitioned for him to play Alcide in True
Oh,
Blood.
really?
And we're like, he would be perfect. I'm like, of course it's these like, you know, what I said, the horny old women. It's like, look at this dude, like, it's perfect.
It's whoever they were
Yeah.
fantasizing.
And he's a good looking dude. Like, and yeah, I think he would have been great for Superman, especially for a different build. You know, like I think it's funny. Like Superman is supposed to be like this. He's an alien, number one. So like if you look at like Christopher Reeve, and if you look at
Is he technically an alien?
yeah, he's from another planet, bro.
Okay.
I
Hey,
mean, that's the thumbnail. Nope, that's it. You have to change
I mean,
it
that's
now.
all fine and good, but hey, Rick, what was the main event of WrestleMania 5?
Ah.
What? I mean, like, okay.
But yes, so if you look at the people that have played Superman,
You don't matter.
including Henry Cavill, they have a very like long, lean look. Even
Yeah.
if they're not super tall, they have a very like gangly kind of look. So even Dean Cain had that kind of a look back then, you know?
Yeah.
I say fuck it, bring back Dean Cain. Dude, he was the best Superman. I
What
don't care
about
what anybody says.
Smallville dude?
Give him a fucking chance to wear that goddamn
Fuck
suit.
yeah. I only wore it once.
You didn't even get to really wear it.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear all the Michael B. Jordan chatter?
Yeah, I did. I like that. I mean, if the dude's right for the job, then the dude's right for the job. Like, I think Michael B. Jordan's a good actor, and I think having him as a villain in Black Panther was horrible casting, because you look at that dude and he's not unlikable in any way, shape, or
A
form.
lot of people liked him as a villain in Black Panther.
Really? I heard the exact opposite from a lot of people.
I thought he was all right.
Yeah.
You know, people are calling it like the best villain in Marvel series. I disagree.
I think there's a lot of hyperbole around that movie.
The movie's good.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's
The movie
not.
Black Panther is good. I loved it a lot actually. And what they do in that movie and what they stand for and like the messages in the movie,
Yeah.
you know, like it's great. It's actually it's a good fucking movie, and I would recommend people to see it.
So
I forgot where I was going with this.
I'm going to say an actor that I've said before for another superhero movie, and I think he's probably too old now. But when we're talking about that Fantastic Four reboot, Rick, I blew your mind with my pick for Mr. Fantastic.
Reed Richards.
The guy, I never remember his name, but the guy that played Will in Will and Grace, I said would be awesome as that character. What is his name? Anyway, I don't know how old he is or what, I know he's way older than probably what they want for this role, but I think he's got a good look for that
got it,
too.
right.
What's his name?
Eric McCormick.
Yeah. Eric
Oh,
McCormick.
Eric McCormick. Yeah.
I said, like, you were like, yeah, when I mentioned him as Mr. Fantastic, like, that would be good. I think he'd be, I know he's too old, but he'd have been a good Superman,
I
too.
don't know. I like those fan drawings of John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. I don't know if you've seen those.
I saw someone actually nominate him for Superman.
Mad Men.
Don Draper.
Yeah. What the fuck is his real name?
John Hamm.
John Hamm.
Yeah.
Fucking
Superman?
John Hamm is Superman.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Bruce Wayne.
Okay, but instead of ignoring me entirely,
Sorry.
did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Krasinski? Yeah.
What you thought
No, I
about?
didn't hear what you said. What you said?
John
You're a
Krasinski.
fucking asshole.
People are...
I heard people
are into
nominate
that.
him to be Superman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know about him as Superman.
Dude,
That's why you're not in the movie industry.
John Hamm... I think John Hamm can play any fucking role in the DC universe. He could have been Aquaman. I like John Hamm a lot, even though I couldn't remember his main name a minute ago.
Forbes magazine, why John Krasinski is the best choice for a new Superman.
I think
Already
there's
Jack Ryan.
some solid.
Everybody's
solid,
been Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's some solid picks out there, man, and I really do think
There
that,
are a lot, yeah.
I think Eric McCormick is a good pick if you're going for an older Superman. I really like John Hamm. I think he could pull that off big time. I think he would be a really good villain in the DC universe. Also.
Yeah.
I just don't know who he'd play, but
Lex Luthor. Easily.
now they've ruined Lex Luthor though. That character's been completely
Recast.
ruined. But then you have to not only recast, you have to completely rewrite the character to not be a meek little bitch that's whining the whole time.
And I'm just making a mess right now.
But I think John Hamm needs to be picked for something in the DC universe. And if DC doesn't do it, Marvel, pick him up, bro. Put him in something. John Hamm is awesome.
Well, Michael B. Jordan can't be Superman because they fucked up entirely because they should have went the Buffy route and be like, we are replacing Superman with a black Superman. And they didn't give us the heads up, so
No,
it's not
they
going to be
can't
Michael
do
B.
it,
Jordan,
right?
so they can't do it.
Bolo joined us, and
Oh,
Lex
Bolo.
Luthor got to be played by Idris Elba. That is a good pick, too.
I feel like such an asshole because every time I see that guy's name, I'm like, wait, what chick is that? I'm like, oh, that's that black
Dude.
guy.
He's awesome.
I mean, come on. Come on.
Dude.
I like
You
him
know
a
he
lot.
was in The Office?
Was he?
Yeah, for like a short, brief minute.
Yeah, if you're gonna completely rewrite the character, then yeah, I think Idris Elba would probably be great as anything. Also,
Yeah, she'd be a good Super Lex Luthor.
but yeah, man, I like John Hamm. I think John Krasinski's a good pick too.
I would go with John Krasinski over John Hamm.
Really?
For
Battle of
Superman?
the Johns. Yeah.
I feel like John Hamm might have more of that Superman look, though.
I think he has more of
He's
that
got
Batman
he's got a
look.
great Batman.
He has a Bruce Wayne
Yeah,
look.
he does for sure. But
Especially when you look at him like in Mad Men,
yeah,
I think he has that Bruce Wayne look.
like you just look at him, I'm like, man, he would look great under the cowl. He would look great, but I think he'd be better as Superman.
I think in Batman especially he looks totally
Clark Kent.
like Clark Kent.
He's also a bigger guy. Like he's a thicker guy though. Like he'd be better as a Batman because of his build.
Yeah.
I know that shit can change so quickly with Hollywood and getting personal trainers and changing your diet and all that stuff. But like, yeah, fuck that. Put him as Batman. I'm with you, Rick. I've completely come around.
All right. Watch your back, Bolo. I'm stalking you.
All right.
All right, we can move on.
Okay.